Alright, I might be lost in the sauce, I might have blown a gasket, or I might be onto something. You go ahead and let me know which one you think it might be down below. Matter of fact, don't do that. Ignore him. Regardless, over the past couple of months, there have been quite a few things that almost sort of feel a little bit like hints. Today, I've split those things into 3 separate theories, and we're going to take a look at all of them. Beginning with a bang, I can't be the only one that ever since the announcement of the whole Minecraft MCC collab thought that maybe, hey, there is something a little bit, interesting, if you will, about all of it. Our very first theory is a theory all about what has to, at this point, be the single most requested Minecraft update this month. Widen the scope a little bit, maybe most requested this year, widen it even more, potentially the most requested update of all time, and maybe potentially the most needed update as well, the end dimension. Compared to every other aspect of modern Minecraft right now, the end is severely and seriously lacking. Inside of the end, we've got not only the same thing forever, but the same thing is also really not varied at all. Like, I mean, there aren't any caves inside of the islands. All of the islands are basically the same, sitting at the same Y level. There's a total of 1 structure that you can find, and there is literally 1 form of plant life across the entire dimension. Not that you even needed any convincing that the end is so boring. Yes, the Ender Cup. I'm sorry, I can't help myself. Ever since the beginning, I thought the theming of this event was so odd. Knowing that the temperature in the room is what it is for an end update, the developers over at Mojang could have quite literally called this thing anything in the world, and they went with Ender Cup. Yes, surely nobody will get the wrong idea by naming the big event after the update that everybody seems to want right now. And just like you might draw from its name, the Ender Cup, there were plenty of end references all over the server and during the event. And speaking of the event, I think some people even had the theory that the end update would be revealed at the end of it. Now, this is all where a little bit of my thinking comes into play here. So, over the past couple of maybe like a year or so, Mojang seems to really have learned and locked in on promoting Minecraft in a good way. Take, for example, the snapshot season that led up to the release of Minecraft 1.21 as a whole. For the first time in like a long time, they tried to make sure the snapshot season was engaging all of the way through by spreading out when features would hit snapshots and actually promoting those snapshots on at least the Minecraft Twitter account way more than really they ever have done before. They've also been pumping out tons and tons of content on the official Minecraft YouTube channel, behind the scenes stuff, a little bit of different looks at the features, and even more. Long story short, Mojang seems to have learned something about promoting Minecraft and hyping things up. And then this summer, we've got a big event called the Ender Cup that could have quite literally been called anything in the world. The Diamond Cup, the Amethyst Cup, the Netherite Cup, the Cake Cup. Alright, I'll admit it, Ender Cup has quite a nice ring to it, but still. This strangely watery, bathtubby video. A couple of days ago, over on the official Twitter account of Minecraft, we got this wonderful, terrifying jump scare of a thing. And sorry about that, I should have warned you. Now on its own, the single little teaser probably doesn't really mean too much. After all, the summer has essentially been the summer of collabs when it comes to Minecraft and big corporate crossovers. At the time of recording this video and releasing it, if everything goes as planned, August 1st is terrifyingly only a couple of days away. So we're going to find out what this is pretty soon. If I had to take a guess and lock it in as to what this could actually be, it's probably some kind of bath-related thing, and with that guess, you could figure out pretty quickly why I was one of the smartest people in my class. Alright, look, maybe it's nothing, but at the same time, Enderman. This is the second thing in the span of like a couple of weeks that has a heavy end-focused theme to it. You want to start setting the tone for an end update that's announced later this year? Well, maybe keep the end in people's mind. I mean, look, you know what they say. If I had a nickel for every single weird end-related thing this summer, I mean, I'd only have 2, which isn't really a lot, but it's still weird that it happened twice, right? One of the oldest and most untouched biomes of all time inside of Minecraft to this day, and at the same time, one of the biomes with a lot of things slated to be added to the game is the desert. Judging by how just even this video popped off and did all the love that it got, it's pretty clear that us, we the people, we love the idea of a desert update. Only a couple of weeks ago, about a month after the release of Minecraft 1.21, to continue the hype of the update, Mojang partnered with a fire studio to give us one of the most beautiful maps that I've ever seen. The story inside of this map kicks off inside of a trial chamber. In other words, exactly where we're at right now. After a little bit of trialing, some small chambering inside of a trial chamber, we end up exiting the structure into none other than a strange sandy desert that blows straight up into a savanna biome as well. So, my question for the beginning, this is exactly where you should not be answering the question, but just listen, okay? All right, listen. The desert biome, it's a warm biome. It's also a biome that is overdue for an update, has proposed features, and the community really wants the update as well. Take all of those three things and combine them together, and I think you get an update that moves up, even if ever so slightly, but definitely moves up on the list of updates that Mojang might possibly consider. Over the past couple of years, every single major update, or at least the overall theme of that update, it could be traced back and linked directly to something that the community has been requesting be updated. This map is a little bit strange, a little bit interesting, maybe a little bit weird. Inside of this map, we're all themed inside of a desert and a beautiful savanna biome. And oh golly, oh gosh, wouldn't these two updates be like the perfect warm-themed update? Gosh, if only there were some more hints. Ah, yes, the Ender Cup. Back to that old little thing. If the Ender Cup in itself isn't a hint for the end update, well, I keep thinking this party popper is a spyglass, and I almost keep using it. No. Inside of this little place that we call the Ender Cup, we have a couple of different lobbies. Two of these lobbies are kind of just like, whatever. It's just like a big factory building.
Minecraft factory update in 2025?
One of these places that just so happens to be smack and dab dead center as soon as you exit the building. Well, on the other hand, one of these other places is all essentially about some kind of strange trip back in time to an ancient desert temple loaded up with coins, sand, and a ton of bad mobs. Sands of Time, you say. Combine this one with the map relatively recently dropped by Mojang as well, and Sands of Time. Yet again, if I had a quarter for every single time Mojang referenced something involving sand or the desert, I mean, right now I'd have 2 quarters. That's 50 cents. Oh wait, what's that? 75 cents, you said? Oh, yeah, yes, this one. Hope you're staying cool this summer. Oh, Minecraft, really? No, you shouldn't have. It's an oceany scene. It's a scene with a jumping dolphin that feels unreal. It's a scene with the desert update all over the place in front of our eyes. Sands of Time, a deserty themed map, and this? Oh, please. Somebody pinch me. Look, call me unrealistic, whatever you want to say. At the least, I'm a hopeful man. It's just one of these days, right? Like one of these years, they've got to get around to it, surely. For sure. Inside of this good old Ender Cup server, which, by the way, was such a fire thing and such a great way to actually earn a game. It was so cool. Well, anyways, inside of the server, we've got a couple of different areas. The lobby, Sands of Time, a strange desert theme, our factory buildings, and then the sky. The end is pretty barren. The desert is very dry. But let's consider the most unused space of all time in Minecraft. Every single Minecraft world has got it, the sky. If you've got the caves, you've got the surface, then you've got the sky. This is literally a third of Minecraft's overworld, and there is nothing at all inside of it other than phantoms if you decide to not sleep for a long time. That's kind of weird, right? The sky, and at least if the devs can get a little bit imaginative with it, is the perfect place fit for an update a la Minecraft Aquatic update from years past. I'll just be upfront and say this is also my favorite potential theme from today's video. I mean, there's so much that they could do with it. For starters, you take the sky and put things inside of it, maybe land masses or something, even if it's really high up, so high that you can't really, like, see it from the ground or anything like that. Anyways, our themes are these lobbies. Ace Race. Ace Race is all about a race being the ace, and oh wait, it's all in top of the sky in the clouds. Oh, I never found this inside of the lobby. Oh. It's strange. If you want to pull a theme from some of these different rooms, the sky theme being up inside of the clouds, I mean, I don't know. It's interesting. Only a couple of weeks ago, I, myself, almost got completely tricked because I saw, like, the notification. Somebody, like, retweeted this thing, and I got the notification. I got my hopes up. The 1.21 cloud update is here. The cloud update, you say. So this is all about the cloud update for none other than the official version of Minecraft called Education Edition. Now in reality, this cloud update, it's a whole lot less exciting than it would really seem. It's all about being able to back up your world to the cloud. Oh, man. But still, the cloud update, that's an interesting way to build an update that really is actually the Tricky Trials update for Education Edition, bringing all of those features and even a little bit more. Now, this was actually a video, an update that I almost made, but I'm not too sure really what the market is and the wide mainstream appeal of Minecraft Education Edition. So I make a lot of videos. I ended up canning that video just because there's a lot of other cool, exciting things happening right now in the community, but still, an update called the Cloud Update promoted by Minecraft Education Edition. I mean, it's interesting, right? And for this one, look, I'll admit it, I'm a hoper, I'm a wisher, I'm just really a dreamer. But still, an idea of like a whole update the clouds. The clouds are inside of the game and they're just plain and boring. If only there were like more maybe things that were all about wait a second, all about a sky update with brand new land masses. And actually, like, I think genuinely brand new, entirely new world generation land masses. Like, what is this actually from? Because this isn't the end. Time and time again, the April Fool's updates, they always come out, or at least like things inside of the April Fool's update, it always comes out that they were actually real things. And speaking of actually real things, they even have actual clouds inside of this thing. Now, for many different reasons, this is by far, at least in my opinion, one of the most mysterious April Fool's updates of all time. Like, this is a whole thing existing presumably way, way high up inside of the sky, but I mean, at the same time, this could also be a look at the revamped end generation, right? 3 theories. I don't know what you want to call them, but that's what I'm calling them. That's all I got for today. What do you think? Do you think there is any chance for an end update, a desert update, or maybe even, if we're real dreamily thinking, a sky update? If you're into 1.22 and theorizing, well, I've got you. Check out the 1.22 playlist, or specifically this video. Give that like button a quick tap for me. Make sure you're subscribed. Notifications on. It's Ben B. Waddles, and I'll see you all tomorrow with hopefully a snapshot. Ooh.